Hey everybody, it's Nick. Let's talk about 5 big rules whenever you're investing in real estate. Okay, these obviously aren't the only rules about investing in real estate, but here's 5 big good ones that if you follow them, could have a lot more success, right? Number one, know your ARV, right? Your ARV, what is that? That's your after repaired value, right? So you buy this property, if you fix it up, what could you sell it for on the market once everything's fixed up? Once you know your ARV, then you can back out all your other numbers from that number. Okay, if I could sell it for this much, right, then I need this much in repairs. I want this much in profit, so here's what I can pay for that property. You can't pay for the property, find out what the repairs are, and then hope to sell it for some magical number that's not realistic, okay? You know, these properties are gonna sell for what they're worth, so you really need to know what that value is gonna be before you go into the deal. Whether you're gonna wholesale that deal, rent that deal, or you're gonna flip that house, it doesn't matter. It's a hugely important number that you can base almost all of your other numbers. You can almost back them off of that number, right? So know your ARV and know that you're being honest with yourself about the ARV. Don't be trying to make up how your house is going to be 1,000 times better, so you're going to sell it for 100 times the price of all these other comparable houses in the neighborhood. Honest ARV and know that ARV. And the second one, don't be emotional, okay? It's just a house, right? You don't love this house. This isn't your forever home. You're going to live there forever. You don't have to get this house. If you don't buy this house, you'll never find another house. There'll be another house, right? Where does that bite people is, like they're getting a bidding war. I got to win. I'm going to beat this person or I'm going to beat that person. So they keep, pay more, pay more. Well, if you pay $10,000 too much for a house, you didn't win. You lost, okay? Because you got off your numbers and you've already spent too much money, right? You're not emotional about that. You're not emotional about your contractors. They work for you. You pay them to go out and do a job. You pay them so they can go home and do their thing. You're not emotional about, I can't sell this house or I have to have it. Stop being emotional, right? It's a business. Run it like a business and think about it like a business. Number one, pull the trigger, okay? Seriously. When you find something and you know what, this deal's good. It's the right deal. These numbers are right. Here's what I can get it for. Here's what's going to happen. Pull the trigger. Don't sit around and wait around and talk to 15 other people who are going to give you reasons why they can't buy it, or you got to find 10 people to justify the deal. Pull the trigger. It's right, pull the trigger, okay? Because if not, someone else is going to come in and pull the trigger before you, and then you've lost out on that deal. I'm not saying don't do your homework or don't do your research, but I'm saying when you know, go, make it happen, okay? You got to do it. 4, watch the money. Oh, of course I'm going to watch the money. I get it. But watch the money, okay? And watch the money. One of the spots where people get hurt a lot is they don't control it, especially when they're paying their contractors, okay? You've got to set a fair pay schedule that you and your contractors agree upon, and that's what you're going to stick to, right? If certain work hasn't been done and you've agreed to only pay them after certain work has been done, then that's when you pay them, okay? You're not just paying them to show up, you're paying them to get a job done, and you just stick to whatever schedule that you guys have both agreed upon. If you let go of all the money, you lose a lot of the leverage that you have to get somebody to come back and continue the job, right? It just protects yourself, and it's fair for yourself, and it's fair to them. You've agreed upon it up front. Watch the money. Also, when you're watching the money, the second part is watch your spends. I've seen people that continue to spend and spend. Oh, I need to do this and this and this and this, and they look back and they've doubled their budget. Well, once you've doubled your budget, since we already know our ARV, now there's not any profit left in this deal, okay? Watch your budget. You can't do every single thing you want to do to the house to make it $1 million house if it's in a $100,000 neighborhood. You've got to keep an eye on your numbers. Watch the money, okay? Number 5, create win-win. You want to create a win-win situation no matter which way you're doing it, okay? Because then you build relationships you are going to continue to work through as you continue to grow your business, right? If you're going to wholesale a property to an investor, you're not going to try to trick him into paying too much for a property, right? You're going to sell him a property where there's still enough meat on the bone where he can do some with it in the end, and that way he's going to come back to you, and you guys can continue to do deal after deal after deal in the future. If you're creating a rental property, you want to create a quality product, right? Put it out at a fair price so that person feels like they're getting a fair deal, right? They're more likely to take care of your property, and they're more likely to pay you on time for the property. And then if there ever is a problem, you guys are going to be able to work it out because you both had treated each other fairly. You're both creating a win-win situation across the board. When you make these win-win deals with people, yes, you build your network, but you also protect yourself, right? Because people are going to want to work with you to work through things, and they're also going to want to continue to work with you in the future. All right. Hey, I hope these help. I hope they make sense. I hope these 5 rules are things that you can put into your business, and I hope to talk to you guys real soon.